Hello my friends, welcome to this lower body calisthenics workout. This is workout number 2 of 3 in our first week of calisthenics beginner workouts. That being said, this workout's for everyone, so if you're a typical gym goer and you just want to switch up your workout or learn some cool skills, you're gonna have a great leg workout. Or if you're a complete beginner, I'm gonna have a bunch of different modifications for each exercise in this video so that you can suit this workout to your level and the intensity that you want. So this workout's gonna be 7 total exercises. We've got some compound movements in here, and we also have some mobility and dynamic movements so that we can get that heart rate up so that we can sweat more. Like if you're in Miami and it's summer right now, like me, you're already sweating, but we're gonna get some more sweat going. We have 7 exercises, and you can either run these in a circuit and then perform 3 to 4 rounds of it, or you can do 3 to 4 sets of each exercise before moving on to the next one. Try and take about 1 to 2 minutes of rest in between each exercise, and let's get to it. Like normal, we're gonna start with a warm-up, so I would recommend that you either go for a quick jog to get those legs moving or do some jumping jacks like I like to do to warm up, and then we'll do some good dynamic stretches. Alright, we're all warmed up. Let's get to our first exercise now. Exercise number 1 is going to be our classic box jumps to get that heart rate up further. I'm going to present the progressions to you in hardest to easiest, and for this entire workout all you really need is a bench. Progression 1 is going to be high box jumps, then if that's too hard you can go on to low box jumps, then we'll do normal squat jumps, and then if that's a little bit intense or you have some joint problems, then you can feel free to stick with just body weight squats. We're gonna do 12 total of those jumps or squats, whichever one you end up doing, 12 of those total. All right, exercise number 2 is gonna be 1 leg step downs. This is our progression to the pistol squat. And if you're already advanced enough to the stage where you can do the pistol squat, feel free to do those or add on weight. 1 leg step downs, we're gonna have our lovely bench right here and balance on 1 leg. We're gonna tap the floor very gently with our other leg here. Try and not put too much weight on it and stand back up. Now if these are too intense, try and just do the lowering phase very, very slowly. So lowering as slow as possible here, and then step down, step back up. And then do those as slow as you can. Once again, we're gonna do 8 each side. If that exercise is a little bit too tough for you, don't worry, I got a progression for you. All you're gonna need is a wall. Pretend this is a wall because it is not, but it serves as my wall right now. You can do wall sits and then lift 1 leg. Hold, and then switch. Try and hold each for about 3 seconds. And that's an isometric. So really squeezing those quad muscles, pushing it through the floor against the wall. And we're gonna do 8 each side of the hardest one that you can do. If at any point it gets too hard, drop it down. All right, exercise number 3 is gonna be our standing lateral leg circles. So this really works on improving our hip and also our quad mobility and strength. Stand and stabilize, balancing on 1 leg. Really focus on squeezing your glutes and your core to keep balancing on that 1 leg. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on isolating our other leg. So you can bend this leg that you're balancing on a little bit. Squeeze the quad so that your leg remains straight, and then focus on moving your hip muscle as slow and controlled all the way around in a clockwise circle, and then back counterclockwise. Switch the other side, slow and controlled. also focusing on really sitting backwards into your glute, so you're engaging your gluteus, because of course it's the biggest muscle in the body, and we can work it to its full potential. And we're gonna do 10 per side. Key is to keep it slow and controlled, so do your best to do that. All right, so we're back with our bench. Next exercise, we're gonna do elevated one leg hip thrust. So, getting on the floor with me here. This is my bench right here. We're gonna lay on the floor, elevate our hip. So we're gonna place our heel on our bench and really focus on squeezing the glute upwards. You can keep this one leg in the air, hinging at the hips to lower. Now, if that exercise is a little bit too hard, feel free to slide back and do one leg hip thrust on the floor. So now we're on the floor, slightly easier. Elevate that leg, squeezing out your glutes and bending at the hips. Last one, if that one's a little bit too hard, don't worry about it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do normal bridge, which is on the floor. Both legs together. Now we're just gonna focus on squeezing our glute and hinging at our hips. And we're gonna do 12 total of those. Getting straight into the next one, guys, we're gonna do some jumping split squats. So we're gonna do 12 total of these two. Thinking about your split squat where you step back with one leg. Now we're gonna make it harder by jumping. So step back, jump to switch. If that one's too hard, just step back. So 2 exercise options for you guys. One, you can hit calves, or you can hit taekwondo stretch extensions. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep our legs pretty wide. We're gonna bend one leg, spinning on your heel to face your foot outwards. So bending this leg, spinning this heel at the same time. We're gonna go as low as you can, and back up. Other side. Now, if you want to take it a little bit more advanced, which is what I love to do, is you go all the way into the squat, go deep into the stretch position, try and keep the foot that's on the floor as flat as possible. Now, it's totally okay if you can't make it completely flat. You might look a little bit more like this, with your hands supported on the floor, or with only your toe pressing against the floor and your heel up a little bit off the floor here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit back on the floor. So now I'm just sitting here. Then we're gonna press back forward. So reaching your arms through your legs, back into this position, and then stand. So this is a little bit more of a mobility exercise. Give it your best go. Sit back, stretch through, and stand. Stand on one leg, sit back, stretch through, and stand. And making sure that as you're going down on one leg, it's as controlled and slow as possible. Do your best here. Now, if you don't like those, or you're not really into the whole mobility exercises, or they're just a little bit too advanced, don't worry about it. I got a backup for you guys. We're gonna go over and do some calf raises here. Here, using my wall again. Well, I'll use my real wall. Here's my wall, right guys? What we're gonna do is we're gonna stay on one foot, lifting up onto the ball of your foot here. We're gonna do 14 of those calf raises for each leg here. All right, so the last one we're gonna be doing is gonna be sumo squat to stand. I love this one, guys. So what you wanna do is you wanna bend down, hold your feet here, and then hinging at your hips to stand up, and back down into squat. We're gonna do 10 of these total. Is to not just kind of rest when you're down at the bottom, but to maintain an engaged quad muscle here. So as soon as you get pretty low, pushing right back up with it. So you're keeping your quads engaged the whole time. You're not just hanging out at the bottom. As much as that would sound really nice sometimes, we're not doing that. So doing 10 total for this exercise, and then you can do that circuit over again. Or if you've done 3 sets of each exercise, you're all set. And that is it, my friends. There you go. Smash that leg workout. If you guys hit that like button if you enjoyed the workout, it really supports my channel and lets me know that you're enjoying these types of workout videos. Come back in 2 days. I'll be posting a full body workout and the 3rd workout in this week-long calisthenic workout series. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.